All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me tonight. This is a special live edition of episode 65, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, you can't click on the eye in the top right of the screen because I can't do that on a live video. At least I don't know how. But make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, check out the video description for our Linktree link. All of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Join button as well below the video and in the video description. Channel memberships, $5 a month. Extended link videos, exclusive videos, and more. Remember, a reminder that starting Monday, all channel member specific videos will be ad free. So that is starting Monday. $5 a month is how you can get that. So, all right, we're live here on the Tube of Views for this special edition here because we're going to end out this season here in the Pro Late model right now. I didn't have time to actually record this, so we're just going to go through all four races here. So first up is going to be Lincoln Speedway in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. 40 lap, 30,000 to win. And then we'll go to Lernerville for 40 more laps. And then we'll go to Knoxville for 80 laps. Jesus, that's going to take forever. And then a 50 lapper at Weedsport to end this thing up. So we got a doozy on hand today. We are the current points leader by over 100 points. I think we figured it out. It's like, what, 84, 94... 16 plus 6 is 24. Is that right? 16 plus 4, no, 22. It's 122 points. So we have a 122 point lead going into the last four races of the season. We won the last race at Prairie View and at Fairbury. So we are on a little bit of a heater here. So without any further ado, we're going to get everything loaded up and head to Lincoln Speedway. So, all right, there we go. Face cam should be up and functioning properly now. There, you can see my not so beautiful face. All right, heat race number 3. We're going to start pole position, qualified in the 3rd position overall. So here we go. Let's get onto the track. Heat number 3 is up. Who's starting beside us? David Parker beside us. Here we go. Green flag is out. All right, 10 lap heat race here. Wood and slow going in the corner. Don't want to slide up too much. And we're going to come out of turn number 1 with the race lead. Send it into turn number 3 here. And got a little tight there off the corner, but back up corner entry. So it's still a little twitchy on corner entry. Joe Lusk grabs second from David Parker there on that initial start, but Parker's going to grab the spot right back as we're going to come around, complete lap number 2 here at, where are we again? Lincoln Speedway. Awfully dusty track here. David Parker back into the second spot over Joe Lusk. Oh, wait, no, he already did that. Oh, goodness. Stephen Wilson having a good run there in 4th. Jamie Nicholson Jr., one of our points rivals. Well, can we call him a rival anymore when we're over 100 points ahead? I don't think we can. So Nicholson is in 5th, and that is the 5th and final A-main transfer spot. Working lap number 5 here at Lincoln Speedway. We're going to rip the lip up here on the top, see if it's a lot smoother down there. Car handles a little better up on the top, but a lot more volatile up there, a lot more room for error. Car's handling really well right now. About the only thing I could do is maybe drop the right rear spring and drop it down to help it not be so loose. Dawson, I do watch NASCAR whenever I get the chance. Being so close to Chicago, I've wanted to go to the street race the last 2 years. It just hasn't worked out. We have gone to the LA Clash all 3 years they had it. I'm not going to Bowman Gray, though. My wife can't fly, and we're not driving whatever, the 8 hours it is to get there. Plus, it's sold out now, and I don't want to pay third-party resale ticket prices. So, yeah, we'll probably abstain from going to any NASCAR races this year. Oh, contact with Brittany Hughes there, and man, I just can't. Okay, what is going on here? This is the last lap, so there we go. Heat race win. All right, so we are going to qualify for the qualified dash. Start third there with our heat race win. David Parker comes home second with his second place run here. He'll join us in that qualified dash. Joe Lusk is in third. Fourth goes to Steven Wilson, and Jamie Nicholson Jr. comes in fifth. Not a lot of change going on there in the top five. So back to the pit area. Let's get ready for qualified dash. All right, we are A main bound this time by, and I'm going to make one small change here. We're going to split the difference on what we made after the heat race. So, all right, we are starting third in this 40-lap main event here at Lincoln Speedway in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. Day main time. Let's go. All right, it's A main time from Abbottstown, Pennsylvania's Lincoln Speedway. Dalton Benefield finished 8th in the qualified dash. He'll start 8th. Brian Carter finished 4th in Heat 2. He'll start 14th. And starting in the 6th position, Tyler Hudson finished 6th in the dash. We finished 3rd in the qualified dash. So we will start from the 3rd position. Here we go. Green flag is out. A main underway. 40 laps is the distance, like I said, 4-0. We will keep plugging away here, trying to get to the race lead. We're going to look at the inside of Weigel through 3 and 4. He's going to keep he's going to keep the spot on the top spot. We'll send it into turn number 1, let the car slide up, and get a good run off of 2. He gets a better one on that top side. We'll keep it glued to the bottom. Oh, we had to get loaded slow because Stevenson got a little bound up there coming off of 4. Wow, this is going to be a good one, I feel. As we are only working lap number 3, but it's been close numerous times with both cars in front of us. We run into 3rd position right now, looking to the inside of Brandon Weigel for 2nd. No, nothing doing. We'll drop back down to the bottom, let the car slide up a little through the middle of 1 and 2. No, nothing doing just yet. Work the throttle, get the car turned a little bit, entering turn number 3, and still can't get the run to get by Weigel, but we are reeling in the race leader, Peyton Stevenson. Feel like this is Weigel's race to lose right now. Well, we got to watch out. There's been a lot of incidental contact with the AI cars here lately. Oh, we're going to finally get a good run off of turn number 4 and sneak by Brandon Weigel for the 2nd position, but we're going to do a little crisscross applesauce. He is, and he'll try to peek his nose underneath. Grab that spot right back from us, and he not at the line, does not have it. We'll still have the spot. Ooh, got to watch that outside wall. Don't want. Oh, we get a good run through 1 and 2. Maybe it's high in 1 and 2, bottom in 3 and 4. Maybe that's what we need to try here. We'll scrape the outside wall a little down the front straightaway. Approaching the back of the field. Here at Lincoln Speedway. Matt, I see your question. Are you speaking more on like the advanced stuff from like these types of cars with the J-bar and pull bar and all that stuff? Oh, contact in front of us. Or like my stock car has a much simpler setup on, or suspension on it. So I can't speak too much about the J-bar and pull bar stuff because I don't have personal experience with that, but anything else, I mean, the concepts are similar with all the other aspects of the setup, but it's, I mean, I'm kind of right there with you. I've tried to, I've had people tell me, oh, you need to go get a late model, you need to get modified. It's like, yeah, but if I do that, I kind of forget about or have to relearn everything, because a lot of the generic setup stuff, yeah, it transfers over like air pressures and like the general idea of what happens when you change a spring or something like that. But when you start throwing around J-bars and, oh, Kyle Arnold, when you start throwing around J-bars and pull bars and things like that, it really starts getting complicated. And we've reeled in Stevenson, and we've almost had a move on him there, but just wasn't in the right place at the right time. We're going to get a good run through 4. Oh, man, I thought we were, but got a little bogged down. Oh, boy, Steven Wilson. And I thought he was going to go higher. I should have messed with the steering offset here, because it is pulling a little too much to the right for my liking. I should have messed with that just a little bit to help compensate for that. But and Brandon Weigel has fallen off the face of the earth since we got by him. He's now 2.5 seconds by us. We're looking to the inside. Oh, that hurt. All right, let's try the top side here. Let's get the fans on their feet. Try and make a pass on the outside. They always love it when you make a pass on the outside. Just drive by someone on the outside. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to do it right there. We're not exactly geared to be doing that, but we're going to get a good run down the front straightaway into turn 1 on the bottom side. We're going to grab the race lead. Working lap number 19, almost at the halfway point. We're going to grab the lead from Stevenson, and let's start pulling away, putting some distance between ourselves and the rest of the field. Kudos to Stevenson, though. He managed to get through a lot of the lap cars. Oh boy, got a little wobbly there off of 4. Oh boy, Stevenson. Now we're 3 wide with Jeff Fabiano. So we're going to have to navigate around him gingerly. So through 3 and 4, there seems to be like a dip in the corner that there isn't in 1 and 2. Well, see if you can notice it through here. Like when you go down low, there's a little, like right there. There's kind of a little dip. It's not like super smooth, but 18 to go. We are still leading the race. We've got Peyton Stevenson right behind us. He hasn't exactly fallen to the wayside at all. A little bit now he has, but 17 to go. He's about a half to 1 second behind us at any given moment. Ooh, let's throw the slider, the crap slider there. Blake Majulis now right in front of us in 21st. We'll throw the real slider on him. Oh man, that was a good corner. That was a really good corner. 15 laps to go. Matt, give me a second. I'll have to read your question here in a little bit. When I have, oh boy, a little bit of time to actually look at it. Oh boy, that was not what I wanted, but we'll hold on to the race lead. 10 cars on the lead lap though. Are we going to get 3 wins in a row? This one we had to earn. The last 2 we started on the pole and swept the entire race night. So let's try to sweep right around Travis Sollenberger here down the front straightaway into turn. Alex Bertrand having a good run into turn 1 off of 2. Sollenberger still there on the inside. We're going to stay committed to the, well, I mean, we have to stay committed to the top. We can't exactly get to the bottom right now, but we'll, oh, heavy contact in front of us. Kyle Arnold, Alex Bergeron. Yikes. We'll stay green though. Yikes. That was some heavy contact. We've now got a second back to second place, Peyton Stevenson. Brandon Weigel, 3.5 seconds back. David Parker, 9 seconds back. Yowie. All right, we'll keep her moving here. 9th place, Alex Bergeron, about to go a lap down. Oh, man. Out to his outside. We'll make the pass. I don't think we're going to have him clear. I think that's Dylan Wilson there in the 80. And then Steven Wilson up here in the 10. I believe it's number 10, but... All right, we've got 8 laps to go this time by. So... sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Aviano's about to go. Oh boy, he slowed down a lot right in front of me. That damage. Oh wow, 5% damage on the nose. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, we got 6 laps to go. Matt and David, I'll get to your questions here in a second. I don't want to be distracted and end up throwing this one away like I almost did a couple episodes ago. So, all right. Stevenson has kind of closed in on us a little bit, less than a second now, as we're going to come around here. 4 laps to go. Only 8 cars on the lead lap. As you can see, Tyler Hudson in 8th, in danger of going a lap down, and Dalton Benefield's right in front of him. Devin Wadley's right in front of him. I see heavy contact in front of this, because there's a gaggle of vehiculars right in front of us. Oh boy, we just got to be careful here. We can't be too careful because second place Peyton Stevenson is right behind us. All right, so we got by 1 car. Oh boy, got on the binders a little too hard there. And we get to the inside of, I think that's Shane Payton. 2 laps to go now. Hudson got by Benefield and throughout all this too, so he's going to gain a spot there. Benefield goes, well, I thought he was going to go to the top, but he didn't. All right, off of 4. Ooh, down the front stretch. White flag is in the air. 1 lap remains. Oh my gosh. I had to get real sideways there. Stevenson is hot on our heels. We just got to keep it clean here. Oh boy, and I almost didn't keep it clean. He's not going to have a run. That is going to be another race win. That's 3 in a row here in the Pro Late Model. All right, we get the race win. Peyton Stevenson comes home second. Brandon Weigel stays in third. David Parker fourth. Jake Moser fifth. Let's see here. Dalton Benefield in 8th. And then where is Jamie Nicholson Jr.? Bad race for him in the 16th spot. Yikes. All right, Matt. So, all right, well, let me get through this first. So, all right, got our win here, but the big thing is we padded our points lead even more. So 6 wins on the season. We have a comfortable lead here. We're going to leave with 30, 41, 47, 48, about $50,000. $50,597. There we go. And more super awesome unusable skill points. There needs to be a system to actually use these once you've unlocked everything. But yeah, we will head back to the race shop. I mean, yeah, suspensions are weird. Like even on my car, with the stock 4-link and whatnot, there's a lot of different stuff you can do with shock rates, compression and rebound rates, spring rates, spring sizes. Like we have adjustable mounts on all of our shock mounts. I've been leaping up the standings. I shouldn't be leaping too much. I've been leading it for the entire season. But yeah, like all of our shocks have adjustable upper mounts, so we can actually change how much travel it has. Each one has on each corner. So gear ratios. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do. We only have the option for 1 tire compound, so we can't go, soft, medium, hard or anything like that. But so there's not a lot we can do there. We're kind of restricted on engine stuff because we can only run the 360. Well, you can run an open motor, but you have to run a smaller carburetor. So there's not really a point in choking down an open motor. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. Weight placement, ballast placement. If you haven't watched the video that I did, kind of comparing the real life setups to the in-game and how the in-game setup stuff would affect a real car and whatnot, definitely go check that out. I can put a link in the chat to that actually to help out. Give me a second. But so in the meantime, we got the suspension, or not suspension, tires repaired here. So we're all up to speed on that. We don't really have anything. There's nothing we can upgrade, but really we don't need to upgrade anything. We're running really well. We have 3 wins in a row, so there's not really a need to upgrade anything because we're just going to kind of waste our money if we do that. So we'll save the money, pool it, and then kind of go from there once this season is over. But we got 3 races left. I did put in the chat to link to that setup guide if you want to take a look at that. But I mean, they can be very confusing, especially if you're new to it or not very well versed in it. Like it's something you're not around a lot, so it can get real confusing real quick. So and David, I have, but they're expensive. That's really the only reason I haven't done it. I don't run a late model or modified, so they're not easily attainable. And my car is a different body style than what most people run, so trying to find something like that, it's fully custom. So you're looking at, it's over $100 just to get it made, and then if I wanted to sell it, I'd have to sell it for like $150 or something like that, just to make it worth it on my end. So I don't do that. I've done them for gifts in the past, but it's super expensive. So I would love to be able to, but I can't expect people to be dropping that much money on a diecast car of a stock car driver. So all right, Lernerville Speedway is up next. Sorry, we have a local market here, and these are sour green apple drops. They are delicious. They're not sour at all. But yeah, Lernerville's up next. 40 laps. This one I had some trouble with in the UMP modified, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see how this one does. Let's head. All right, heat race time here at Lernerville. We qualified 6th, starting 2nd in heat race number 2. Let's go. All right. Top 5 to the A-main, top 2 to the qualified dash. 2nd of 4 races, 4 tracks here in this one. Green flag is out. Tyler Hudson starts on the pole position. He'll jump out to a decent lead here in the first set of corners. We're going to go top side as David Parker is going to sneak by on the bottom. We're going to try a little crisscross applesauce of our own. We'll grab that spot right back from us. So thank you very much, man. Kept it warm for me. We're going to try to mosey on right through the black stuff, as that's not exactly, well, if it's rubber, it's one thing. Oh, wow, Hudson looked like he made a little bit of a mistake there on the top side. Very treacherous up there. You got to tiptoe around the tulips and be careful so you don't drive it off the top of the track. We're going to continue on through here in the 2nd position. Tyler Hudson, the race leader at the moment. Ooh, it gets real slippery down there. Got to be careful. Very treacherous racetrack. Bottom is dangerous. Top's dangerous. Everywhere's dangerous. 6 laps to go here. Ooh, got a little loose there. Gonna overcorrect. Off of 4 now. Halfway home. 5 down, 5 to go. 5 laps to go here at Lernerville Speedway. Tyler Hudson, your race leader. We are in 2nd. Those are the 2 qualified dash transfer spots. David Parker is in 3rd. Jake Moser 4th. Kyle Arnold is in 5th. We're going to go top side through 3 and 4, see if it helps us out at all. Not really. That's not where I want to be. Ooh. Thankfully, we didn't lose a lot there. So, yeah. And 2 laps to go, so we're going to make a little bit of contact with Anderson there as we go a lap ahead of him. Hudson's kind of off on his own right now. We're not going to be able to catch him, so there's no use in pushing it. We don't have any pressure from behind or anything like that. So, yeah, we're just gonna continue on through here. Oh boy, I didn't realize he was that close. We're gonna finish this last lap. Hudson gets race win. We're gonna come home. P2 here at Lernerville Speedway. We'll start 6th in the qualified dash. Tyler Hudson gets the race win. David Parker comes home 3rd. Jake Moser 4th, and Kyle Arnold with that 5th and final transfer spot. Head back to the pit area. Get ready for that qualified dash. All right, back here at the pit area, as we've got an A main on tap. We are starting in the 5th position, 5P5. Should we do anything to set up? I don't think we should. I don't really think there's anything we need to do. But you know what? I'm going to drop... Nope, that was the wrong thing. I'm going to drop this down to maybe help compensate for some of the... I don't want it to be at peak RPM too much. So we'll do that. Save that. Yeah, we're starting 5th. Let's see how we do. Same main time. Let's go. All right, A main time here at Lernerville Speedway in the Pro Late Model Regional Series. Art Watson won the B main. He'll start 21st. Shane Payton finished 3rd in the qualified dash. He'll roll from the 3rd position. And Matty Watkins finished 5th in E4. He's starting 20th. We finished 5th with all my hand signals here. We finished 5th in the qualified dash. We're starting from the 5th position. Here we go. Green flag is out. We are underway here at Lernerville. 40 laps is the distance. 4-0 is the distance here in A main action. Let's see how we do here. We're running on 3 wins in a row. Oh, wow. Oh, did y'all see that? Shane Payton and Tyler Hudson getting real familiar with each other there off of turn number 4. We will capitalize, grab 1 spot, but I got all out of sorts, lost a lot of momentum, and now have to reel back in Nicholson Jr. And somehow Tyler Hudson went further ahead after that. Didn't slow him down at all. He jumped into the 2nd spot. That was a little intense, if you ask me, but we'll shake that off and continue on forward here as we try to approach or try to get by Jamie Nicholson Jr. Right now, we're going to go to the outside. That was a great run through 3 and 4 at the line. Put us into P3. Looking to the inside now. Tyler Hudson through turns 1 and 2. No, nothing doing. Watch that. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Don't drive off the top of the track. Oh, we're going to have a bad 3 and 4 there. Nicholson's going to nip us at the line for 3rd. But through 1 and 2, we'll have a good 1 and 2. We'll grab the spot right back. I think this is where we need to be, right here. Right at the top of that black mark. Not in the wall. That's not where we need to be. That's not where you want to be. As we work lap number 7 here, we're starting to reel in Tyler Hudson for the runner-up spot. Okay, come on. No. I'm starting to get flashbacks to the last car we raced here. And I feel like that's what happened all the time. All right, we just got to not overcorrect too much coming off of 4. I think that's what I've been doing. And that's why we're bouncing it off the wall too much. 1 and 2 is fine. We're fast through 1 and 2. Fast and smooth through 1 and 2. It's just through 3 and 4. There we go. That was better. All right, let's start to close in now again on Tyler Hudson for the 2nd spot. We are close. Jeff Fabiano running in the shotgun position on the field in last. Where's he going to go? If he's going to go bottom, we'll go top. Got to watch out for Devin Watley now. He's probably going to go top. Yes, sir. We'll drop to the bottom, get by Watley, and hopefully a couple other slower cars as well. All right, we'll continue here on the bottom. Ooh, yeah, we got through those guys pretty quickly and pretty good. Hi, Drew. All right, we'll continue on through here on the bottom side. Get by those slower cars. I couldn't tell if we were clear of them or not, so I was a little more cautious on getting up to that top side. But, oh, wow, Hudson and Watson almost got together. Let's send it here on Hudson. Yep, we're going to grab second on Tyler Hudson right there. Still, oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. I was too busy looking behind me. That's embarrassing. Oh, boy. That is not good. That is not good. Thankfully, we have a big points lead. Yeah. That hurt. Even virtually, that hurt. All right, green flag's back out. We're going to complete lap number 15 at the line. 25 laps to go. Let's check out how badly damaged our car is after that. Not terrible. I mean, you don't want damage, but it could be worse. It could be better, too. So, wow, we somehow just drove right back into third. Okay. Shane Payton now fighting Zach Owens for that race lead. I'm not entirely sure where Payton came from, but hey, if he can help slow down Owens and allow us to kind of reel them both in, I'm certainly not going to complain about it. So, yeah, we'll continue on through here in the third. I mean, I would be happy with a third place finish, not going to lie. Especially after driving off the back of the track. That was embarrassing. Even more embarrassing because it happened live. But hey, that's what happens. Wow, Payton gets by Owens for the race lead. We have reeled in Zach Owens here as we work the halfway lap here. Lap number 20 completed at the line, this time by 20 laps completed, 20 laps to go. We're now 3 wide for the race lead. We're looking to the inside of Owens and Payton. We're going to get by Owens. Wow. I guess I need to drive off the track and slam into the wall every time because this thing is humming right now. We're going to look to the inside of Payton. And I think briefly we're going to have the spot. He's going to power back by on the top side and regain the race lead. 3 and 4, we're going to power down off the bottom side. I don't know if at the line we had it or not, but we will continue on through here, catfishing on the bottom. Wow, we might actually be able to make this work as we're now working through 3 and 4. And yes, sir, put us to the race lead. Race leader here. Oh, Payton now looking to the bottom side, trying to do a little crisscross applesauce of his own. But we'll get to the inside of the lap car of Majulis, and now Jeff Fabiano in front of us. Oh, Majulis, there might be a caution coming out here soon. Majulis and Payton get together behind us. I saw that in the mirror. But yeah, there was almost a caution there. So we now 15 laps to go, 1-5 to go. We have somehow gotten to the race lead through all of this. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how we were able to get to the race lead. So we're going to work past the lap car of Devin Watley. Continuing on through here with contact there. No harm, no foul. Keep her going. As we're just going to start ticking off more cars as we're now about a full second ahead of Shane Payton. Almost a full second. With 12 laps to go this time by. Oh boy, that was close. 12 laps to go this time, or 12 laps to go that time by. Will be 11 next time as we continue working through the middle of the field. I mean, this isn't the back of the field that's going a lap down, it's the middle. Car's handling well, even with all the damage. I'm utterly shocked. Now, the next race we go to, Knoxville. Forewarning, it's a long one. But if we win there, I mean, that's one of my bucket list tracks, right? So, if we win there, I mean, I think even at this point, if we win this one, if we hold on for this one, we've locked up the championship mathematically. But I obviously don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, so we'll just keep plugging away here. Jake Moser now to our inside, goes a lap down in the 15th spot. Got a little wibbly wobbly bibbly bobbly there off of 4. We're going to make some contact with Moser off of 2. He doesn't want to go a lap down at all. But he does. He had no say in the matter. Oh boy. I thought Carter was going to go top, but he doesn't. He goes to the bottom. We'll sneak by and hopefully get by Steve Reese at the same time. This time by 6 laps remain. 6 to go here at Lernerville Speedway, Sarver, Pennsylvania. The Regional Pro Late Model Series. We are about to wrap up 4 wins in a row. If we're able to hold on this one, 5 laps to go. A fistful of phalanges flying in the air. 5 laps to go. And these guys go exactly where you don't want them to go. Sollenberger now in front of us, that 66i racing car. See, I only know Rod Snellenberger. I think it's, Snelly. I don't know. But Sollenberger, there was the Jacksonville Speedway. Roger Sollenberger. He was the flagman, if I'm not mistaken, for a long, long time. And he was the announcer for a while. He was the announcer at Lincoln Speedway, too. Not the Lincoln Speedway we just raced at, but the one in Illinois. All right, 2 laps to go, lap and a half now as we're going to come around here. 1 lap to go, white flag is in the air. We've got a 2-second lead over Zach Owens. Shane Payton is in 3rd, Joe Lusk 4th, and Tyler Hudson rounding out the top 5. Ooh, big contact there above us. Luckily, it did not transfer down into us, and we come home with another race win. Another race win, this time coming at Lernerville Speedway. Zach Owens holds on for 2nd, Shane Payton 3rd, Joe Lusk 4th, Tyler Hudson 5th. No changes there. Jamie Nicholson Jr., Dalton Benefield, the 2 guys behind us in the point standings. 6th and 7th. That's not going to do it, boys. Got to do better. Gotta do better. All right, finished 1st at Lernerville Speedway here. We are padding the points lead considerably. Now, 152 points? So, yeah, it's going to be very hard for them to catch us. Let me try to move this camera so it's not like I'm just staring off into the abyss. Oh, wow, that's very warm. All right. Whoop. Get back on me. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I just don't want my face to be obstructed by... And my camera tracks my face. That's so cool. Okay, so... I'm going to head out of Lernerville here, but we got to collect our check first. 29.5, 11,642. That's a lot. 49,653, and can't forget the all-important, ever unusable skill points. Now, let's head back to the race shop. All right, back at the race shop. Checked off another top 5, another win, actually. Got some repairs to do before next race at Knoxville. But we had another trophy to the trophy case. Is it this way? No, it's this way. Look at that. I want them to put what division it is. And it would be awesome if it went and put like what track it was too. But that might be asking a little much. All right, let's go ahead and repair the suspension and the chassis. Dawson, I don't know. It depends on what we're doing with our real cars that time of the year. So we might, I mean, I can't stream it. I can't like show the stream because that's, you're asking for, you know, your channel to get taken down and stuff like that. But I can do reactions and stuff like that. So I might, it just depends on where we're at on preseason prep for the real cars. So Knoxville up next, 80 laps, 8-0. It's a lot. We are the current points leader, still the points leader, running off of 4 wins in a row. Started at Fairbury. And Fairbury, quite literally, you go about 40 minutes that way and you're in the town of Fairbury. So very close to us. And then we won at Prairie View, won at Lincoln, won at Lernerville. Now we're off to Knoxville. Last time at Knoxville, where did we finish? 8th. So if we finish better than 8th, I'll be happy. Yeah, let's head to the track. Monitor. one more race here in the regional Pro Late Model Series. Let's go get the car repaired first. Let's repair the engine for $4,000. One more race at Weedsport. I think we locked up the points title here. So, oh, so nice. Let's chef's kiss there. Chef's kiss. It's a Ferrari. Saw a lot of Ferraris last week at PRI, so that was cool. But we've locked up the points championship. We just got one more race to get through. Weedsport, 50 laps. A smaller track, though, so it shouldn't take as long. So 50 laps, $55,000 to win. Let's go. All right, here we are. Heat race action. Heat race number 4 of 6. We are starting on the pole position here at Weedsport Speedway. Qualified 4th. So yeah, we're gonna have a good race here. Yeah, the track in game is weird, Matt. It's weird. If you watch the episode I put out earlier this week when we ran there, it's a little iffy. So, all right, heat race number 4 on top here, or on tap here. Top 3 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. All right, here we go. Green flag coming out. Colton Flinner to our outside. Here we go. They make a little bit of minimal contact with Flinner there going into turn number 1. Brian Carter there having a good run here initially. We're 3 wide for the race lead. And I'm going to come out short end of the stick all the way around. But we can't let Brian Carter... What the... Can't let Brian Carter beat us. All right. let's settle down and settle in. We got David Parker now trying to get by us. I got to stop entering turn number 1 so high. Flinner is running some pretty consistent laps there out in the race lead. We're going to dive it in hard into turn number 1 on Brian Carter. Hopefully grab that second spot here this time. And he's just a little bit quicker on the top side. We got to... Oh no, I door slammed him. Hey man, I got a giant points lead. I'm not worried about nothing. I just want to finish in the top 10 so I can get that sponsor, that new sponsor. Because if we do any higher driver races, that sponsor bonus comes in handy when you have the top tier sponsor. So really goal here, yeah, I want to finish in a qualified. Wow, how's our car not hurt at all after running into Brian Carter that hard numerous times? And make that make sense. That was a good set of corners right there. I know you can't see that with where the controller is. I need to find a better place for the controller input. Maybe at the bottom of the screen? What do you guys think? Or should I even have it anymore? Oh, no. 2 to go as we get into Carter there off of 4. No issues with anybody from behind. Oh, my goodness. He just heated that guy right into us. Okay, caution is out. Caution is out. Gonna have some overtime here in heat race action. Restarting from the 3rd position. Top 3 to the A main, top 2 to the dash. Remember that. 2 laps to go at the flag stand. All right, 2 to go this time by. Let's see if we can get by Brian Carter. Well, we need to hold on to the 2nd spot or 3rd spot at the very least. Carter's going to try to get a heat race win. Not able to get close enough to Colton Flinner to make a move, but he's going to dive it hard into turn number 1. And he's going to try his darndest, but his darndest isn't enough, as he's going to come home short. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, Colton Flinner, Brian Carter, myself. All right, going to start 16th in the A main. Yowie wowie. 50 laps though. Colton Flinner gets the race win. Brian Carter comes home 2nd. They will transfer through to the qualified dash. We come home in the 3rd position. We'll qualify through to the A main. That's bare minimum what we were trying to get done. So definitely happy about that. Everybody else to the soup. All right. right, before we get this last race started of the Pro Late Model season here in the regional level, if you would like the video, that would definitely help us out a little bit here on the channel. This is going to be your last chance to get any sort of questions or anything in before the end of the video. Once we're done with this race, I'm probably not going to be answering a whole lot of that stuff unless it's something that carries on or whatnot. So, yeah, we're starting 16th here in the A main at Weedsport. Last race here in the Pro Late Model. Let's get it on. Here we go. All right, it is A main time. Jamie Moore-Reese finished fourth in the qualified dash. He'll roll from the fourth position. Mike Norris finished second in that very same qualified dash. He'll roll from second. David Parker finished third in the B main. He'll roll from 21st position. We finished third in heat race 4. We're starting 16th on the field. Here we go. Green flag is out. Oh boy, got a little wobbly there off of 4. All right, starting 16th here. This might be the deepest we've started. That's what she said. Oh, boy. Car turned around in front of us. Caution is out. I don't know who that was. Somebody got us in the booty pretty hard. That's what she said. So we'll have to see if there's any damage from that. You have a restart here. Green flag. Back out. Gonna drop to the bottom. That's where I want to be on these restarts. Okay, continue on through here. All right, so far so good. We're gonna complete one lap under green. Oh boy, somebody got wooded slowed up in front of us off of 4. Looked like Weigel potentially. Oh, who is this guy? That's Alexander, Morgan Alexander. Oh, not a great entry into turn number 3 right now. It kind of worked out for us though. Oh, heavy contact with Nicholson. Oh, look at that. We got to beat Brian Carter. Oh, in the race that actually pays. So, all right, we're getting pinballed around here quite a bit. Let's kind of settle in here. It's a little hectic. I will add that. I will say that. We're going to get by Carter for 15th. Now looking to the outside of Alexander for 14th. No, nothing doing. Weigel holds on to 13th as Alexander pressures him for that spot. All right, through 3 and 4. Man, they are stacked and racked up in front of us. Racked and whatever the saying is. Looking to the inside now, Morgan Alexander for the 14th spot. Through 3 and 4, we'll have it. Put us up +2 on our starting spot. Now pushing Brandon Weigel down the front straightaway. We're going to push him into the corner and grab that spot as well. Now up to 13th. Working lap 8. We'll have 42 to go. This time by 42 to go. 8 completed. Yes, sir. 42 to go. Looking at the inside of Owens now. Man, my voice cracked. I am 37 years old. Why is my voice cracking? Real life setups, Justin. So it depends. We don't really tune it to the dirt specifically. It's more to the track itself. The track layout, the distance, all that stuff. So banking, that plays a lot. Camber is a big deal when it comes to banking. Because as you go through the corners, you want the entire contact patch of the tire to contact the racetrack. So the only way you can adjust that is with camber. So a lot of the stuff we do is pretty specific to the racetrack itself, not the structure of the track. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, now fighting for 9th here. We're going to look to the inside of Ben Wells for 8th. Oh, look at that. We're now +7. We don't have this. We don't have Wells, the pass on Wells completed, but Tyler Hudson is going to try to get right back by us. He's going to do that. Let's do a little crisscross applesauce. Colton Flinner, he came out of nowhere. Didn't he win our heat race? Why are we in front of him? Oh, boy. Terrible entry. Watch out for that jersey barrier. Got to watch out for Ben Wells on the inside. Okay. We're good. We're now in 9. Oh, contact in front of us. Mason Massey, Tyler Hudson. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, DeBriz. Oh, boy. Scott Bloomquist is not in the game. He is a Lucas Oil driver, not a World of Outlaws driver. So he was not contracted to be in the game before his passing, unfortunately. It would be a nice gesture, but there's a lot of licensing that goes into that, especially as someone of his stature. I know everybody would love to see Scott in the game, but there's a lot more behind the scenes that goes into that than just putting someone's paint scheme in the game. I know someone at one point had asked me about my stuff. For those that may not know, in the street stock, my name is in the game. Oh God! But my paint scheme is not. That wasn't a specific choice or anything. Like, I didn't even know my name was going to be in the game until it came out. I submitted a request for it and whatnot, but the person, I think the damage we have is too much to really finish much further than where we are. By the way, so we're just going to try to hold on to a top 10 at this point. But I submitted my paint scheme, the red one, and I asked, hey, how do I know if I'm chosen or if I'm going to be in it? He's like, the developers really just pick and choose who they want. So I'll focus on Kylie Rollins. So Kylie Rollins is a female racer from Iowa. She was actually chosen initially as part of our Project 28 driver development program. Unfortunately, due to location, she had to drop out. She's 6 or 8 hours away from us. So it just wasn't going to work out. But I'm still friends with her and whatnot. I have no ill will towards her. But her name was in the game last year. She's really the one that got me in contact with the right person about getting my stuff in. And this year, with one of the very first or second updates that came out, her paint scheme was in it, or is now in the game. So I sent it to her, and she was like, "Oh, wow, that's cool." So she didn't even know her paint scheme was going in the game this year. So I'm a little hopeful that since my name is in it this year, that we can maybe up the ante next year and get my paint scheme in it. But we'll see. We'll see. So I'm not gonna, I'm immensely proud and kind of humbled and honored that they even put my name in it to begin with, because I'm a relative nobody in the grand scheme of things. So it's humbling. But when it comes to these larger drivers, so World of Outlaws has a licensing agreement has a licensing agreement with all the drivers so they can use their name and likeness and all that. It's like an NIL deal. So when they sign up to be a member of a specific touring series, you're essentially giving away or giving up your rights to be used in marketing, publications and stuff like that. So, I've really adapted well to all the damage on this car. I'm going to say, oh boy, that's all. And as I say that, I bounce it off a lot. 21 laps to go here. But yeah, someone like Scott Bloomquist, who probably trademarked his name, who probably trademarked his signature and, stuff like that. If he didn't, I would be surprised if he didn't, or hadn't, I should say. But there's probably a lot of legal stuff that you would have to jump through. And, yes, Scott was a former World of Outlaws champion. He was one of the reasons the World of Outlaws late models even started. But I don't know how that relationship was. There's a lot of politicalness that goes on behind the scenes as well. If somebody doesn't like you, they're not going to be your sponsor or your proponent of moving you forward through all of that stuff either. So just giving got David Parker spun around on the front straightaway. And I don't know who the 2 car is. Is that car to our outside? Tyler Burgess. Okay, so, oh boy, that was close. We're going to have a restart here in the 7th position. Can we finish in the top 5? That's really all I ask. We have 16 laps to go. I want to finish in the top 5 so I can complete my sponsor incentive contract perfectly. Colton Flinner gets by us. Josh Copeland now trying to get by us. Trying to take advantage of that damage I've got, but we're going to keep a big head of steam up on that middle groove. I get pinballed around quite a bit, but we're now up to 6th on the inside of Flinner. Oh, no. Watch out for the barriers. All right. Up to P6 now. Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. Oh, thank God nobody was on the inside there. All right, we just got one guy standing between ourselves and a perfectly completed sponsor incentive contract. So, oh, I do want to say, if you have not watched our PRI videos over on the Osmond Racing YouTube channel, please go do that. We're trying to grow that channel as much as we can. Normally, that's where we put all of our in-car camera videos and stuff like that, but we're going to try to do some more blog or vloggy style things, behind the scenes stuff. And since it's real life racing related, it's most likely all that stuff's going to be over there. I will obviously talk about it and whatnot here, but I want to try to keep them separated as much as possible, just because I want to keep them separated. One's personal, one's business. So yeah. Okay, so 10 laps to go here. Daniel Wilson, you son of a bee. We got to run you down and try to get past you because you're the only person. And yep, I'm going to use you up in doing so. Oh boy, car pushed really bad right there. Okay, and now Taylor Puckett is going to get by us for 6th. Now we're 2 spots out of that perfectly completed sponsor incentive contract. We're going to need, oh man, we're right back to where we were on the restart. So, darn it. Car's just pushing too much. Ever since I bounced off the inside wall through turn 4, this car has been a handful. And I will say, talking about other stuff has made it a little easier to manage. So, as we cross the line here, we've got 6 laps to go in our pro late model season at the regional level. Nationals are up next for this car, but we will go over and see what car and series we want to race next, because there's a lot we haven't won championships in. Oh wow, that was a slide drive from left field from Puckett on Copeland. Still got plenty of this race left. 4 laps to go this time by. Anything can happen in 4 laps. Puckett is doing his darndest to try to get by Daniel Wilson. Did I say Copeland? I meant Wilson. Oh boy, that's a terrible entry into 3. Okay. Whew. All right, 3 laps to go. Wow, slider worked. Puckett through the slider, and it worked on Daniel Wilson. We're not going to catch either one of them. I know that. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 laps to go. If you got a question, ask away. Through 3 and 4. Cars pushing like a dump truck. But white flag is out 1. Lap remains here in the Pro Late Model National Series, or Regional Series. You get into the wall a little bit, spark it off. And off of 4. That is race end in 7th. But more importantly, that is championship. All right, let's take a look at the results here. Mike Norris, top of the board, grabs the race win. Jesse Glenn's in 2nd. Jamie Maurice comes home in 3rd. Tyler Hudson in 4th, and Taylor Puckett will round out the top 5. Let's take a look. All done here in the Pro Late Model Regional Series. 7th place finish here at Weedsport, but that's good enough to hold on to the title because we were a long way ahead of everybody else. So, let's go back. Well, we're going to see it here in a bit here. So, I'm going to leave Weedsport. Got a good chunk of change in our pockets, so we'll feel good driving home to Illinois from New York. Let's head back to the race shop. More skill points too. All right, rough driving, not surprising. I got pinballed around quite a bit there. Racing there in the super late model is going to be a challenge. So yeah, oh boy. All right, sponsor goal expired. We were 2 spots out of that last race, but look at that. Got another race, not race win. We didn't win that race. Championship trophy. But again, I wanted this to look like a trophy. Give me a trophy case in the game. put all my trophies in the trophy case. That's what I want to see. So for the next iteration of this game. So it's official. Greg Osmond is Pro Late Model Champion. Excited fans from all across the country celebrate via group video chat. It's one way to do it, but okay. All right, so now Racing Electronics and Cometic Gasket. You'll notice the initial payout less with Cometic Gasket, but you'll also notice the payout per race through the roof. I censored myself there. So 88.20 versus a 13.235. I think it's pretty obvious which one we're going to sign. And there is the season 1 summary. 7 wins in 25 races, was it? 26 races? 25 top 10s. Consistency was key because we didn't start ripping off race wins until the end of the season. So, yeah, we did very well at the end of the season. You'll notice there 61 drivers competed in this series in total. Yeah, I mean, very good. No, Justin, I have not raced in Michigan. I've never even been to Michigan, to be honest with you. The only person I know up there is, I know a couple people, Josh Sternberg, I think he's up there, and I think Marty French. I think he's from up by that way. Marty French came down and ran my dad's memorial race a couple years ago, but otherwise I've not been in Michigan. There's no IMCA stock car tracks in Michigan, so I haven't gotten up there. All right, so that's going to do it for the Pro Late Model Regional Series. We'll go back and look at the local here because there's still surprisingly, one car we haven't won a championship in, and it's the street stock. So that's still on the table. But if we do race this one, since we've already run a full season in it, I'm only going to show the showcase races. But then I think the members only will have the entire season. So it's, at some point that's going to have to happen. But is it going to be the next thing that happens? I don't know. And then as far as regional goes, we only have one championship at the regional level, and that is in the Pro Late Model. So we have the availability to run every single one of these, except the street stock, because we haven't won the local championship yet. But we could also do, and we already ran the 360, so again, and the big block, I believe. The UMP modified. So whatever we want to do next, you guys let me know in the comments. I'll try to put a voting thing in the community page, so definitely go take a look at that as well. Or if we really, really want to, we can go to the National Series with the Pro Late Model because we won the Regional Series there. It's a 40 race schedule, a lot of new races. Kern Raceway. Where else am I noticing here? Arrowwood's different. Texas, Las Vegas. I've raced at Las Vegas. Bristol. I've raced there too. A lot of different tracks here at the national level. So I'll leave it up to you guys, local, regional, national, and you tell me what kind of car we want to drive, and we'll go from there. But that is going to do it for us here today, episode 65 live of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OG Geo, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.